Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for the Good Place, Season 2, Episode number 8.
Yeah, so before we get to episode 8, just want to feature a couple comments from our patrons. The first one being from Aquazel, who said, "This one will always be one of my favorites, so I'm super happy that you both enjoyed it. For me, to highlight this episode will always be Michael coming to Eleanor for advice at the end." Yeah, I love that too. I just loved how human and sincere their conversation was, especially since they mirror each other so well. I definitely agree that they can both bring out the bad in each other, but it does make for some great funny moments, like the entire wink conversation with Chi. I loved seeing Janet become more human in both her reactions and how unsure she was of her emotions. It was really nice to see Eleanor talk it out with her and reaffirm that they're all friends. Derek is a mess, but in an entertaining way, and I'm glad that you both liked him. Yeah. Also, seeing Jason develop into a much more confident and sweet individual is amazing. He's really come a long way.
Yes.
I'll stop here because this comment is long enough, but as always, I'm really excited for the next one, especially as it's another favorite of mine. Well, thank you. Great comment.
And you're right, Jason have come a long way, and I'm glad they toned him down a little bit.
They've added layers to him.
Yeah.
He seemed super one-dimensional, and now he's got a lot more layers to him. Then Liseth Bandera goes on to say, "Love the reaction, guys. Like I said in season 1, RJ, you haven't seen a character like Jason. Also, loved Michael and Eleanor in this episode, and I love the partnership and the conversation at the end. It was brilliant. Can't wait for the next episode."
Okay.
And then Victor L stops by to say, "Haha, just realized that Derek was also Kenny, the jeans designer, older man from Modern Family that Haley dated to make her parents crazy." I didn't see that show.
No. Well, we did watch Modern Family, but
I didn't watch it all.
No.
I think you watched most of it. I didn't really see it. But thanks for the comment.
Yeah.
But without further ado, let's get to episode 8 right now.
I'm jubilant. As a result of our
Although you
success,
can't see it on my
I'm
face.
in the seat on the High Council. We will greatly expand our neighborhood idea, and you will oversee the entire project. You are being promoted.
Oh my god, babe.
Your senior staff pen. Congratulations. This is everything you've ever wanted.
This is everything I've ever wanted. Oh! This is everything I've ever wanted.
This is going to put him in a predicament.
Wow. You're really happy?
Can't you tell? I'm basically squealing like a birthday girl.
No.
Kierkegaard, I think he was sending us a message to take a leap of faith, because that was Kierkegaard's thing, right?
Yes, although it's probably better translated as a leap into faith.
It's so hard to be your friend.
Yeah.
it's so hard.
He was telling us to trust. I had a long...
Never thought I'd be the one to say it, but this is getting out of hand. I think we gotta go to the cops.
What cops? Where do you think we are?
Before tonight's party, I'd love to talk more about your strategy for torturing Tahani.
I don't even want to say it, but
This
I
is
think
getting out of
I
hand.
She must be...
I see Jason Mendoza's here. Jason might not be the smartest guy in the world, but he is the dumbest guy in the world. Oh, Jason, buddy.
I don't like it.
Elegance, grace, sophistication, but enough about your sister.
Wow.
Oh, that's a little
Got him.
What the worst moment of
Got
Tahani's
him.
life was?
Yeah, they get
Low
brutal.
blows.
Tahani's life. Every other moment of her empty, pointless life. Like Mindy St. Clair? Are you kidding me? You're bad, Eleanor. This is exactly the place you should be. You love Chidi, and Chidi doesn't love you back. Boom!
Boom!
Now that's funny because...
Oh, we throwing them all out there. We dropping bombs.
I consider you one of my closest
Not
friends.
now, dude.
Speaking
No,
of
no.
Chidi,
Hey, no. What does Michael keep whispering to you?
Something, Vicky, something. Notice I don't have any humans, but I actually did find something for Vicky.
What?
Wow.
Now, Janet, great stuff as always.
No, duh.
And as
Great
for
stuff
Vicky,
as always.
No, wait.
Wow.
this is a PR disaster. We have to keep it all under wraps.
Ah!
You know, that was a bad idea. That was so scary so many different times. I hated that.
you guys! I was so scared for you!
Told you he was on our
I
side.
told you.
Friends, and I wanted to save you!
This is the best summer ever, you guys.
Oh, she still got them on.
Oh.
Everybody, quietly but quickly head to the train station. Let's split up so we don't draw attention.
They're all together.
You guys are the worst conspirators.
Well, that's the only way to get
What
to
else
the train
did Michael
station.
say in
That's
the
right.
roasts that might be meaningful? Tahani, do you remember?
He said my entire life was pointless and empty.
Yeah, but did he say anything we don't already know? Anything that stood out?
You know what the worst moment of Tahani's life was?
Janet,
Hey.
Hi.
Jen, we need
Yep.
you to go get Derek from your void.
Okay. Shoot, where's my void again? I forget. Oh yeah.
You thought you deserved a medium place? You're bad, Ellen. This is exactly the place you should.
This is so tight.
Derek headed off, and when the new train arrived, the four of us crawled underneath before any of the drunk demons saw us. That kept us from being detected when Bad Janet scanned the neighborhood.
I actually left you more than 1,200 clues because of how primitive your brains are. But I'm so glad
But I'm so glad you got the 6.
I'm so glad you figured it out.
Protection though.
Well, I'm not ethically proud of this, but I framed Vicky. It's pretty easy. I just kept whispering things into Janet's ear to make her paranoid.
I'm sorry, what did you whisper to me? I don't remember.
Something.
What does Michael keep whispering to you?
Something.
Oh, she literally repeated it.
And that made her try to take Janet's bracelet.
She literally told her what he said, babe.
Escape. Guys, I want to apologize for roasting you earlier.
Oh my
Who
god.
are you?
Is it
Derek.
good Coke?
Thanks for helping us all those times we showed up. To repay you, here's a willing sex robot and 2 duffel bags full of cocaine.
there are wind chimes where my ding dong should be.
I can work with that.
She finally got her cocaine.
Work that. Alright, that was episode 8 of The Good Place, and man, that was good. That was a good turn of events towards the end of the episode. I liked it all the way through. Everybody did a good job. I mean, this episode was solid right there. Even the laying down the clues, and then of course Eleanor figuring it out at the end is just perfect. But now, what are they gonna do while everybody's gone? Because they'll be back. They just got some time to kill. So
I love this show so much because I was very stressed out. I was very stressed out because it was very convincing. Michael seemed super glued into
especially with his promotion.
yeah, and with Sean and all of that, it was very believable, and the roast and all of that. I was just like, whoa, he's going in. He's not holding any punches back.
Yeah.
But I loved also that it was again Eleanor who super connects with Michael, who's the one that believed in him and trusted in him, and was the only one that was like, he's doing this on our side. And then to have the whole thing come full circle in which he was laying all the clues within the roast and breaking it down so we could see how everything played out towards the end was fantastic. I love when shows or movies even do that.
Yeah.
So you see that they're saved and then you go back and see how they got to where they were.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that was really good. I loved freaking drunk Janet was hilarious.
Yeah.
Even when they were doing the roasting, I'm just watching her over there licking the glass and
Yeah,
so
she on point.
ridiculous.
She on point.
Janet's the actress that plays Janet is fantastic.
Yeah, she's
she is amazing. She reminds me a little bit of Sherlock from The Flash. She's very flexible in ability. I mean, even with Bad Janet there, it seems like completely two different people, and it's not. Kudos to her acting because that's amazing.
No, for sure.
So that was really good, and I loved bringing Derek back to help drive off the train,
Yeah,
and then Mindy
and then
finally getting her
dropping that
cocaine. Come on,
Mindy
you cannot perfectly wrap an episode as well as The Good Place does.
No, Mindy good. Now I'm glad she finally got her come up, and she ain't going nowhere. So I mean, she at least gonna hang.
And he had duffel bags too. They hooked her up.
Yeah. She's finna be nice for a while now. So.
It'll be interesting to see though, what happens now, because we're on episode 8, and I think there's 12 episodes this season. So we still have a few to figure out what the transition's gonna be now that everybody's gone. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
it's empty.
Obviously, they're gonna be back. Because, Michael's boss is gonna be back with some papers to extradite and all that good stuff, but 4 episodes to go. I mean, I don't know what's finna transpire, but obviously the final 2 episodes is about to be, they're gonna get found out. So I don't know the next two episodes.
The other thing I really wanted to speak on too, that was a highlight, was when Michael revealed like how relieved he was. Like he that was such a great scene.
That
like,
was heartfelt.
It melted my like heart to pieces.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Because for a second I'm like, is he about to turn on him? No.
Yeah. It was so good. Like the acting in that
right.
scene like was
Eleanor
fantastic. Oh, and I also loved when they're doing the going back and discussing the clues, and then we figured the 4 clues out. He was like, well, actually. 1,200 clues, but your primitive minds couldn't fathom all of those.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you still figured it out.
Yeah. I love when they go with those jokes right
I know,
there.
that was such a great episode.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
It was good. So, all right, the conclusion is probably going to be another bonkers one. So, can't wait for it.
Go.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Good Place Season 2, episode number 8. And until next time, people, peace.
We want them blunts, bags, and bitches too. We want them blunts, bags, and bitches too. We keep them blunts, bags, and bitches too. These 3 things are what we gon' do. Blunts, bags, and bitches too. We got them blunts, bags, and bitches